for nothing, really. I'm gonna give you what I have.
So what is Tonio's job with me? Like, what is his job to do with me?
I don't know what his job. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I've known him for years, but I don't know what his responsibilities are.
So when you call him and talk about me with him, what be said for him to help me?
I asked him, "What? Let me just give you the last stuff we talked about. What are we going to do about the housing?" He's going to talk to this lady about the housing, see if they can provide the housing with money, or if she know where to get these funds from, or can they work with him to get the funds. Now, for anything else, I don't know, because I'm a real person. I talked to her one time and she was going to call me back. She never called me back. So I don't know. But he did tell me one time with this lady that she was going to help you find a place, but that finding place was not finding money. That was to find a place that you could take money and put it together with friends, with mom, with dad, and put it together and try and get the money to do it. Because the agency was not responsible for money. So now, if I'm wrong with that, he could probably straighten it out. Because I can make you know. That's what that is to me, and that's what he told me. And when at the time that I did speak with her, she said there was no monies. When you got, I believe, when you got your income tax money, they felt that money could be put
what
aside.
What income tax money?
I mean the money that you get every month.
Well, when you got bills and you got your mom won't have your money throwing you out and stuff like that, it's hard to save if you don't have a direct understanding of what you're trying to do. And I didn't. I did not have no type of support inside of what I needed to be doing. But when I got out of jail, everything could have been set. Everything could have been smoothed out. Even when I left this program, everything could be smoothed out that if I don't have my own apartment, I'm doing something more what I'm doing right now, dog. I'm not doing nothing. I mean, nothing.
But John, you know, when the last time we looked at that apartment, you had money. The second day.
I ain't had no money when we did that apartment. And then that's a crack house, dog. That's a crack house with kids and everybody else lived there. His room smelled like it was cracked. He just got finished smoking crack in there. I'm an ex-drug dealer. I knew what it smelled like. Just that for 16 years, my business been taken care of by Diamond Healthcare and these other programs. So I really don't know what steps I need to do for myself because people have been in place for me almost all my life, dealing with stuff for me till now. It's kind of confusing because I don't know what to do, Doc.
Well, you know, things are quite different than what they were years ago. It's like, for instance, when we went to that place yesterday, it was 25, 30, 50 people up in there waiting to see whoever. But this time, you only had, 10, 15 people, and you can't go unless you have, approval.
Mm-hmm.
So everything has changed. And I was shocked to know that, because I usually get there around. So
when y'all took Mr. Eric, Mr. Eric didn't make an appointment?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he was able to get in.
So who made the appointment?
I made the appointment for him.
So for me to go down there, without appointment.
You won't get a chance to see them.
So, and not trying to be, so why did I waste my time going down there if you knew I wasn't gonna be seen by them, dog?
But who knew that you were gonna be going? You only told me that morning you wanted to go.
Mm-hmm. But you just told me that for me to go down there, I had to have some type of what?
Well, for my understanding, you were gonna talk to the people out front and get their applications or whatever. That's what most people do.
Application? Doc, nobody said nothing about no application.
They
the only thing they said is this right here, Doc. That's all they kept saying. Call this number. And when I called this number, they picked up, hung up. Now, I went in and told him about it, and he said just keep calling back. I asked for a supervisor. He told me I gotta call this number just to talk to a supervisor.
See, I can't control that now.
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
All I do know is I called, scheduled the appointment. They gave me a date and time. Now, when we first got there, we sat around. They didn't have nothing with his name on it, but they found it. So otherwise, that's how we got in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go today, you might get called in next week or 3 weeks from now. I don't know how they work that system because I was really shocked when I got there and they told me it has to be signed in, which we didn't know. So, but this time we knew how to do it. If you go back for any information in reference to them, you gotta call in, write in, and they give you a date and time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Doc.
Now he's scheduled to go back in 3 weeks because everything couldn't be completed. Now, if you want to go back, you need to call those people, or I call them. It don't have to be me; it could be you. Just call and schedule an appointment.
I don't think it's real because when I call, they pick up, hang up. And you on the phone for 30 minutes.
But are you calling them at that unit? Or are you calling them at this number?
That number.
Okay, you keep calling. Probably a good time to call them is early in the morning. And one of the things I did hear you tried to give them information about why you're there. They don't want to hear that.
I know.
And I was wondering why they just tell you just go and do this and do this and see if it would work that way. But they don't do that. They really don't care. Let me see if I can find this other number real quick.
It's just that everybody who came into my business knew me before I knew them. And now that, whatever going on, I have no type of business no more.
But those people didn't have businesses that you could depend on either. They were like outsiders.
My business is a detailing understanding
right.
of people come in and get a service. Everyone who came into my business knew me before I knew them. Personally knew me, Dr. Kelly. Because right now, I'm not making a cent. I'm not even making $1. And they kind of trying to tell me they knew me before they even came to my business, knew about my business, dog. And that's kind of sad and very disrespectful.
But who is the fault? Is there a fault for the person that was running that business, doing all the business things?
No, it really
and it went down.
To be honest, it wasn't my fault. I gave them a quality understanding of my business. Like I said, they knew me before they came into my business. They knew me before they even know about my business, dog. Like it's something going on. It's something going on in this world that no one don't want to tell me about, Dr. Kelly.
What do you think happened?
This is what I'm thinking, Dr. Kelly. Like I said, These people who came into my business knew me before I even had a business. What I'm hearing, Dr. Kelly, people been watching me all my life. I've been videotaped all my life. I've been recorded all my life. And I've been going through hell for 4 decades on purpose with people that I don't know nothing about. You tell me I can't come back here no more when I've been telling you from the time I got here, I'm having a problem with Eric, I'm having a problem with this person, I have a problem with that person. Now you telling me I can't come back here because they had a problem. They having a problem with me. And I don't understand that when I've been telling you from the time I've been here, I'm having a problem with some of your clients.
Johnny, based on the guys that are here, you're asking if you not come back.
Mm-hmm. But when I was here, was I not complaining from the whole time I was here that these guys on some weird stuff with me? Even the idea with Eric, when I came and told you that Eric hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't understand why would it be a problem you coming back here when I'm the one who complaining on them about what they were doing to me. Besides going in and knocking them upside their head and go back to jail, I was telling someone who's supposed to help me. Now all of a sudden now it's switched around that they don't want me back here because what?
Johnny, that was the resolve, and that was taken care of at that time. He didn't go to jail. You didn't go to jail.
I wouldn't go to jail because I'm the one who was offended.
But it was still smoothed over. So we're not going to bring up old stuff.
So what guys complained to you that they didn't want me back here, dog?
I don't want to get into names or anything, but they did not want you to come back.
They didn't want me to come back. But did you agree that you didn't? They can feel that way, dog? Because all the time I was here, what problems that I really?
You were not here when we made that decision.
No.
I'm gone.
I understand that.
Could you come back? The answer is no.
I'm talking about the idea when I was here. What I'm trying to say is, what problem did I give them that they complained to you about on me about that? Because I didn't know.
Your attitude, your disposition.
I didn't know all that, dog.
Okay, well, none of us knew. But that's stuff.
So what attitude did I give anybody? Because I thought
that stuff is over now. We're not gonna go back and
hope.
No, we're not gonna go back and reschedule that.
No. Because I feel like the idea of someone lying on me, I have all the right to offend myself inside of people lying on me. You got clients who slow as I mean, on some weird stuff, Dr. Kelly, that they will sit there and lie about any little thing that come out their mouth. The idea of Eric sat right there and provoked me so many times. I came and told you about it. You didn't really do nothing about it. But you trying to tell me you did something, the idea of your client telling you that I can't come back here. You doing something about it? Explain that, please, Dr.
I'm not going to go through all of that.
Because that sounds like y'all all got part in this.
They all.
Who is all?
I'm telling you, we have had situations very recently.
With me in it?
No. Had nothing to do with you. It had to do with people fitting into what we have here. And we simply said, you have to leave. And guess what? They had to leave through the system. Because there was what? It was not coming in that was going to be fitting in with the clients that we have here. So you're not the only person.
Because if I can talk to anybody besides Miss Melissa, no one would say they had a problem with me.
Okay, Johnny, that's over. We're not going to go through that.
I understand what you're saying, Dr. Kelly, but I just think all y'all put something together to feel like that for me not to come back here. Because the simple fact is, when I was complaining so much about what people was doing to me, you didn't do too much about it.
Okay, we're not going to go back and discuss all that stuff. We're not going to do that.
Like right now, they speaking to me. So what problem do they have with me if they speaking to me?
They should speak to you. And that's one of the things that we ask everybody to be polite and be kind. Yeah, they should do that.
But if it was so much of a problem,
Got it.
why they did?
We're
Because
not
there's so many
discussing-
lies
we're
here,
not-
Doc. It's so many
We're not
lies here,
discussing
Doc.
all of those things. Those are things in the yesteryear.
Mhm.
We're not doing that. You have the keys?
And you right, we right. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get me this stuff so I can get
I
out of
did.
here.
And I gave the keys to Anthony. Is the car there?
There, right?
Yeah.
I think it's cool, most likely so.
Let me look and see.
Yeah, actually not there.
Let me get the key.
Yeah, Doc. And I don't understand how I get thrown out when we go to Paint St. Lucie, I'm there. When we go to anywhere, I'm there. When you need anything or Dr. Bishop need anything, I'm there. So I don't understand how I can be pushed out.
You went to Port St. Lucie with Bishop. You never went with me.
Doc, I did.
No, you didn't.
Doc, we went, Doc. Because I remember staying in your house, Doc, cleaning your house and washing your cars for you.
Yeah, you cleaned my house, but you never went with me.
No.
Down there. Bishop did.
No,
But this,
no,
this,
no.
that's something old
I
stuff.
remember being in the car with you, going there with you, Doc.
Okay. That's old stuff.
Yeah, it's real
But
old.
you never went with me.
I
You
know I
went with
did.
Bishop.
You say you got Alzheimer's, so I can understand
what?
Alzheimer's. So.
Okay, anything you better make me have. That's fine.
No,
by me.
because you told me Alzheimer's. You should write stuff on the board. You said.
I never told you I have Alzheimer's. I
So,
never told
so
you
who
that.
told me that, Bishop?
Don't ask. No, he ain't told you that because he don't know that.
So you never said, you never claimed you had Alzheimer's?
No,
Oh.
I don't have Alzheimer's.
Oh. So no type of
Yeah, I do have one. Yes,
using your mind, losing it just a little
I
bit.
do. I do have some medical problems.
Hell no.
Yes, I do. I have them. And
Mm.
guess what? I ain't ashamed about it either.
No, you can't be stopped. You can't be ashamed. You can't be ashamed.
I'm still here. That's what if
By the
that,
grace of God.
that what I can't do, I will try and do it.
Yeah, by the
And
grace
that's
of
what I
God.
can do, I will do it.
By the grace of God.
Now, let me ask you, what have you taken responsibility for? Some of the things that you have done.
Like what?
Whatever, you tell me.
Nothing.
Okay.
Cause I just asked you like what? If I understand me saying like what, that's if you can tell me, then maybe I can agree or try to work on the idea of you claiming that I have some type of issues. I don't know, Doc, because in dealing with these programs and dealing with people like y'all can do a lot and say a lot and be lying about a lot too, Doc. And not saying you doing it, but the idea of your clients, they could be lying they behind off. The idea that he just spoke to me, the one out there just spoke to me, but at the end of the day, if you have a problem with a man, you deal with that. You don't just throw another man out and take their
That
word
guy that
for
just
it.
came in here, don't even
I ain't
know.
talking about him. I said, Mr. Who on the couch right there, if he's still on the couch, Vincent, and your dude just went up the stairs. Him, I don't know him from Adam and Eve. But the idea, as a man have a problem, I can't just listen to one side that Bishop taught me and not
Why
understand
were
it.
you looking at him? If he hadn't said anything to you or done anything to you,
Who are you talking
you
about?
should even, who was sitting on
I-
the chair?
Who's sitting in the chair?
I don't know, you said it, not me.
Vincent spoke to me out the door earlier.
Okay.
Hold on. He just spoke to me out the door.
Okay.
I mean, just spoke to me a minute ago.
Mhm.
So I feel like if they got a problem,
I'm not
It-
gonna, I'm not
hold
gonna
on,
go,
hold on.
no, I'm not
if they
gonna
have
retract
any,
none of that.
hold on, cause you
Johnny,
just asked me something about to
Johnny,
do out the door.
We're not going to go over that again.
So you're not teaching these guys how to be a man. You teach them how to stay a boy.
You can call it anything you want to call it. We're not gonna go back and rehash old stuff. We're not gonna do that.
So how you gonna tell me that they don't like me, they don't want me here if I,
I
can't
told-
defend myself?
You've already said that, and that's over and done.
Oh.
They don't like your personality and your
Oh.
attitude and disposition, and that's not gonna change. When you come, you're talking to me, and it has nothing to do with them.
Uh-huh.
And the time that you're coming, everybody's gone, so there's no
Oh.
issue now.
So the idea of me staying here and complaining to you that I have a little problem with some of your clients here, and you ain't really do nothing about it, but now that you're doing something about it, to me, that sounds like a little bogus, Doc.
Okay, anything that you feel that I am causing a problem for
I
you,
didn't say you caused a problem for me.
you can take it any place
Uh-huh.
and you can file against
Doc,
me.
Doc,
So
I
I'm
did
not,
not.
no, you're
You
not,
just put it in the air, Doc.
you're not
Discussion
going
over
to
with.
bring that back to me in here. You're not gonna do that.
Run what, Doc?
About the people don't like you and the people listen to people.
I
like-
never
we're
said
not
they
gonna
didn't
do
like
that.
me.
Yes, you did say that.
Doc, if you listen to what I said,
Johnny,
you said I can't
Johnny.
come back because they don't like me.
John, because of behavior, attitude, and disposition.
When I was staying here,
Yes, that too. Yes.
so why you ain't throw me out when I was staying here then?
There was no reason to throw you out.
But now it is because I don't.
You're not being thrown out. You're just not being reaccepted back.
Doc,
There's a difference.
you told me I can't come around here, period.
Well, that's when you was raising all that hell
About what?
about coming here and the things that what you don't remember. Listen.
I don't
this is what
remember.
we know.
You said you got all time.
I'm not going
Yes,
to
sir.
repeat anything
Yes, sir.
anymore.
I apologize.
So we either I don't
Yes,
want you to
sir.
apologize. If we're going to do it, I won't be part of it.
But apologizing is what? It's an understanding of what?
It depends on how you mean
So if I say I apologize for
it.
me,
It should be accepted
so why you ain't sucking?
because we've gone over and over and over again. So if we mean it, we don't have to continue to go over it.
That's something new. 'Cause
It
I
doesn't-
thought a man can apologize 115
Johnny.
times he wanted to.
But it's okay.
But it's okay for a man like you not to.
It's okay. I'm telling you, it's okay. I don't think we need to go back and keep going over the same thing, identity, with the same substance.
See?
Now, I'm not doing that.
Yes, sir.
Now, you can call and tell anybody else,
Sir.
but I'm not doing it.
Sir, I really don't. I'm just trying to understand.
Well,
for 16 years.
we're not
of
doing
being-
it.
I'm just trying to understand. 16 years of being here, and I thought the idea of me coming back because not here, not right now, but I'm talking about in the past because this was
Okay,
a
the
good
past is the past.
because it was a good program.
Okay, past
But it
is the
seemed
past.
like y'all was just using me.
Okay.
That's what it seemed like,
Okay.
dog. Because
the past is the past.
Because-
I'm not going to go over 2,
but you here to help me,
15,
right?
20 years
But
ago. I'm not going to do that.
You here to help me,
So we
right?
can move forward, but we're not going to move forward with history. We're not going to do that.
But you told me you don't want me back here.
I didn't tell you that. That's not what I told you. Now, if you want to tell the truth, tell it.
So what did you tell me, Doc?
That you could not come back here because there were the difficulties and the problems we were having here. Yes, that's exactly what I said to you.
Okay. You say so, Doc. I appreciate you, Doc. I know I've been knowing this program 16 years.
And you did well when you were here.
It's no way I can do well if you trying to tell me, Doc, that your client said that I can't come back here. They agreed for me not to come
The
back here.
clients is no longer involved with that's history, and you still want to deal on history. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that.
I'm just so confused, Doc. You confuse me, Doc.
Confused is one thing, and it's honorable. But when you deliberately dealing with something that made something happen 20 years ago or 25 years ago, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to do that. Now we can move forward.
I wasn't talking about nothing no 20 years ago.
We
Doc.
can move forward.
I was talking about the idea that you said
No.
all your